lunch. Just because why not, right? Get some exercise during the day. I used to do a lot of walking with my old job in the service because I would get in my truck and walk into offices and walk around, and I'd get plenty of steps a day, but now I sit here all day and so I don't get steps. So I get an hour lunch, so I'm going to do like a 10-15 minute walk and then go back and finish my lunch. And right now it's not too hot, so we'll see how it works. Okay, so here's the deal. For those of you who've been around for quite a while, you know that I used to do OCR races and half marathons and stuff like that. I don't know, about a year and a half ago I got injured, took some time off of running, spent more time fishing. About a year and a half ago I went from being a service field technician where I was walking around all day and driving around all day to now I sit behind a computer for 8 hours a day, and so my step counts have gone down tremendously. And so now at 45 I'm back to where I was at 36, back to 240 pounds again. So I'm starting all over, just like I did before. But what I got to do now, since I have a new job, is at least every day this week so far, with the exception of one day because it was raining, I've been walking 2 miles a day during my hour lunch. And then I go home and either run some more, get on my bike, or go to the gym. So now I'm including a 2 mile a day walk at my lunchtime, and it doesn't even really count towards my daily exercise. So let's see if I can lose this weight again. Wish me luck. So I've always been a little nervous about wearing my weighted vest when I do my long runs, because I know there's always the chance that an ignorant person might call the cops saying, hey, there's a guy running down the street with a bulletproof vest on, even though I got flashing lights and reflective gear on my clothing, and clearly that's not something someone nefarious does. They want to be unrecognized. But I understand with the way things are going in the world now that it may be even more of a risk to go running around my neighborhood in the dark with a plate carrier with weights in it. So I'm going to put it on and then put a shirt over top to cover it up. First things first, we'll put this guy on. This is 18 pounds. Probably gonna look like a RoboCop by the time I get this thing on. Yeah, but anyhow, from the distance, it doesn't look quite so obvious. Especially when we start running in the dark. So in the dark it won't be as noticeable either. So I'm not going to run, I'm just going to walk about 2 miles, maybe do a little jogging, do a little walk, run, jogging, about 2 miles. And just add a little different flair to my workout routine, change things up. Keep my body guessing. I gotta lose this 30 pounds. There's no question about it. I'll talk to you later. So I walked and then ran and walked and ran about a half a mile. Then came back and took the cover off. It just looked ridiculous me walking around this big old looking like fucking Master Chief and shit. So I said, fuck, it looks more conspicuous with it on underneath the shirt, so I just took the shirt off. I've done now a mile and a half, got a half a mile to go. We'll be done for tonight. So 2 mile walk at lunch, 2 mile walk tonight with the 18-pound plated vest on, weighted vest on, half mile to go. Another 2 miles completed at lunchtime. Time to go home, back to work. and then try to either run or work out tonight. But I do have a podcast, which gets a little tricky, so we'll see. So it's windy. It's Tuesday, the week of Thanksgiving. I have now been walking 2 miles a day at lunch every day for 2 weeks, with the exception of last Wednesday when it rained all day. And I go home and run some more, or I'll go to the gym, what have you. But so as of this morning, I'm down 3 pounds. So we're well on our way. I haven't figured out where I'm gonna put these videos yet. I'll probably put them on TikTok or maybe put them on my YouTube channel. Haven't decided yet. But so right now my experiment is working. I don't run at lunch because I don't have a shower. The difference between walking at lunch and running at lunch is the need of a shower. So I walk fast enough to get my heart beat up to about usually 110, getting to zone 2. But I found I can walk fast enough that I can get 2 miles in about 42 minutes. No water, just hit the road, walk with some music. And my goal is to lose 30 pounds, so let's see what happens. I do know that this will work for the winter time because we're in Florida, but summertime, I don't know if I'll be able to maintain this when it's 100 degrees outside, because I'll just come back to the office smelling too bad. But we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Okay, so it's Saturday, weekend of Thanksgiving. Got some new Saucony's on tonight. Got some new shoes. My other one just had too many miles on them. Starting to get shin splints. And plus, I discovered that I suffer from plantar fasciitis. When I get up in the morning, I can barely walk. I wait till my tendons and my feet break in. So anyhow, new shoes. Try to get 3 miles in on my new shoes tonight. I gotta start stretching better. I only stretch for like maybe 5 minutes before I run. I probably need to put in a good, honest 10-minute stretch. So that's something else I gotta work on too. But yep. I was also out fishing and kayaking for like 3 hours today, so that counts for some cardio as well. But I never tracked that because when I'm kayaking and fishing, I'm floating more than I'm actually paddling. But when I do a straight paddle back to the boat ramp, then I'll track it. And so if you ever see me tracking a kayak, that means I'm strictly paddling and not fishing. But I gotta get back to my run. What's up, y'all? It's Monday night, day after Thanksgiving. I did 2.3 miles today at lunch. Now I'm at home. Second day running with my new running shoes. Got my new running socks. I'm already at 2.25 miles. Probably gonna have 3.5 time to get home tonight. But we're doing it. We haven't given up. I haven't checked my weight this week. I'll probably wait until Wednesday. I think Wednesday's gonna be my weigh-in. Weighing in daily is discouraging because depending on what type of exercise you do and how much walking and running you do, your body stores water weight, and so you'll see that scale fluctuate up and down. So I think it's gonna be better on my psyche to weigh in once a week. So that's what we're gonna do. If you stuck around this long, thanks for hanging out. If you're trying to get fit or maybe lose some weight or just want to see if I fail, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. When we get this done, so I can go home and sit in a cold bathtub and watch YouTube. Thanks, you guys. See you in the next video. So here is the deal. I know I look ridiculous like Don. It's Florida. What are you doing? It's the Tuesday following Thanksgiving. It is currently 55 degrees outside with very low humidity, some decent wind, which means it is chilly, especially for us thin-blooded Floridians who are lizard people. I have been doing a lot of walking at lunch. I did another 2 miles today, and I've been doing a lot of running at night. And tomorrow I'm probably going to go to the gym. So tonight I'm going to do a little intermediary. I'm going to do a walk run, probably more walking than running, with the 18-pound plated vest on. Nice thing about it is it provides a little more insulation, keep the wind from passing through, give me a nice little snuggly, huggy, warm hug. So I'm all snuggy and warm hugged. I'm going to stretch and then try to put in 2 or 3 miles. We'll see what happens. My plantar fasciitis has been acting up, so I might only do it in 1.5 miles. We'll see how I feel.